Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this new tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use another tool that allows you to create your own apps so that you can control the microcontrollers like the ESP8266. As you can see, we can turn on and off this LED, and this tool is called RemoteXY. You could go to this link, remotexy.com. Actually, we've seen another tool which is called the MIT App Inventor, but this one is way much better because it provides you with the source code. You don't have to write it on your own. Then we can directly upload it to the microcontroller, and it works both on iOS and Android, so you don't have to care about your operating system. In today's episode, we're going to control this LED. I have connected to the digital pin D5. We're going to control it using the app, of course with the Wi-Fi capability of the microcontroller. If you are using an Arduino board, you have to bring another module, like a Bluetooth module to control your devices, or connect the ESP8266 module. To do that, we have 4 simple steps. The first one is to create a graphical interface of your app by dragging and dropping some elements like a button to turn on and off the LED. You could also add a joystick to control a robot car. I highly recommend you to use this tool. The next step is to download the source code so you don't have to write it. Then we are going to upload it to our microcontroller. And finally, we can install the app so that we can see the interface that we have created. And without any further ado, let's start with our first step. By the way, you have to create an account using an email and password by going to sign in. I've already created this one. It is called Enjoy Mechatronics. Once you do that, we can go to the editor. And there you go, we have this mobile interface. We simply have to drag the elements from this list, like a switch or a button. I'm going to put it right here. If you want to control an RGB LED, you could use this option. I'm going to hit the delete key to delete it. You could use other mobile features under sensor, like the accelerometer. On the right hand side, we have the properties tab, in which we can set some properties, like the background color. For now it is white. I'm going to select the blue one. Also, we can select the element and change some settings, like the button text. It is under the element section. I'm going to change the name to LED. I think the default colors are great. But most importantly, we have to set the pin that we want to control using this button. For example, if we want to turn on and off the LED, which is connected to the pin D5. To do that, we have to select it from here. It is called pin. If you can't see the pin number, that's because you haven't selected the right board. We have to go on top under configuration. I've already selected an ESP8266, but you could change it from here. If you want to choose an Arduino board, we can select Arduino, like the Arduino Uno or the Arduino Micro. Let's try with Arduino Uno. You see that I can't apply the changes because the connection is set to Wi-Fi, and we didn't have the Wi-Fi capability inside the Arduino microcontroller. That's why we can select the Bluetooth module, like the HC05. To select it, you have to go to the module section and pick up the right one. Once you set all of these, you could apply the changes. Now, if we select the button again, you see we have different options like analog pin A0. We have the digital pins from 0 to 13. That's the only thing that you have to change if you are using another microcontroller. For me, I'm going to select another board, which is a Node MCU. And I have this one, Node MCU version 3. For the connection part, I'm going to use the Wi-Fi capability that comes with the microcontroller and select Wi-Fi access point. And the module in this case is the built-in Wi-Fi chip on the board. The IDE that we are using is the Arduino IDE. I'm going to leave it as default. And let's hit apply. Then we can set the pin. I'm going to use the digital pin D5. Now we can move on to our next step, which is getting the source code by pressing this button. Download the source code. You see it is downloaded as a zip file. So we have to extract it using right click and extract all. Let's put it on my desktop and hit extract. For now it is called project, but you could rename it to whatever you want. Let's open it up inside the Arduino IDE so that we can upload it to our microcontroller. And to do that, you have to select the board from here. I have a Node MCU and the port is COM3. Then we can upload it using this button. If you do that, you will get an error for the first time because our sketch is using a library that is not built in. It is called RemoteXY. We have to search for it under the library manager. Just search for the name RemoteXY. I've already installed it using install. Once you do that, you will be able to upload the code. Make sure to watch my recent videos about using the microcontroller ESP8266 with the Arduino IDE, because you have to install a few things. Once it's done uploading, we can test our app. I guess you are asking where I can find the interface that we have created so that we can control the LED. And this is our fourth step, which is installing the RemoteXY app. I'm gonna click on this link. Luckily, we can download it for free using Google Play or Apple Store, so you don't have to care about the operating system that you are using. For me, I have an Android phone, so I will open up the Play Store and search for a QR code scanner so that we can scan the code. I've already done that. So let's open it up, and I'm gonna scan the QR code on the website. And there you go. I've got this link. Let's open it up. By the way, you could simply search for the name of this app and install it. Let's hit install. So the source code that we have uploaded to the microcontroller contains the user interface that we have created. And then we can load it from the microcontroller using our RemoteXY app. And to do that, we have different options like Bluetooth if you are using the HC05 module with the Arduino microcontroller. In our case, we are going to use the Wi-Fi capability. To get the interface, we have this button, plus, and use Wi-Fi point. I'm gonna open up Wi-Fi on my phone. Then we can select this option. And there you go. We have the Wi-Fi access point that is created by the microcontroller. Let's select it. And here we have a password. To get it, you will have to get back to the source code. And here it is. It's from 1 to 8. And this is the name of the network that you can change. So I'm gonna write it. Then hit connect. And yep, we have our interface that we can use to control the LED. We can turn it on and off. We have on and off. I hope you like this video. If you have any question or comment, make sure to write it under the comment section down below. In our next videos, we are going to use this app more often. For example, we can add a sensor, like the temperature and the humidity sensor. Then we can read it and display it using our RemoteXY app. And I will see you in the next one.